Hey everyone, so today's Music Video Monday is on a music video that I am obsessed with, and you guys know that on Music Video Mondays I like to do music videos that aren't all out there. They're the ones that not everyone has always seen or heard of, kind of introducing you guys to music I like or new music. And I actually only got 2 requests for this video out of my subscribers, so I only got 2, but at the same time I felt like it was so unique, and I've seen other looks for this, but they aren't exact. This is how I see her video, like her makeup in the video, like exactly. I go through the videos and I'm extreme when I make videos for you guys. I want to get it completely right. So I went through and I did it exactly as I saw it. I go in and I take screenshots and I try to get everything as 100% perfect as possible for you. Let's see if I can find a good photo. Well, yeah, these are some of the looks that I based it off of. Sorry about the glare. It's really obnoxious. That's what I based this off of. I think that the makeup is extremely comparable, and I tell you guys what I used. Again, this is not something for very young viewers. If you guys are younger, maybe X scripts or yeah, get rid of some of the black, use a dark blue, and use really light browns instead of the other blue colors to make this wearable for you guys. For anyone else, this is great for parties. This is great for out at night. This would be great with, if you guys have like silver, black, or brown dresses, you could totally put in this big pop of blue. Also, this would probably look best on blue eyes or on brown eyes, but it looks great on any color eyes, so don't let it limit you. But if you guys have hazel brown or blue, blue will make it really sparkle, and brown is the contrast, so it'll look great. But use this for whatever you guys want to do. Again, this is a music video that I adore, so I was so excited to do this, and I didn't really like what other people had done, so I thought I'd do it for you guys. And also there's a hair tutorial in the middle, so check Linkadinks around here, or check the bottom tab to get that, and I kind of dressed it up with a little bit of outfit too. I had a lot of fun doing this, and maybe it's not perfect for everyday wear, but you guys can still totally rock it, and it's time for everybody to step outside the box too. You know, maybe not to work, but, you know, if you're just going out, you know, with friends or doing something, just find a way to work it in, you know? It is extremely fun. Again, this music video may not be appropriate for all viewers. However, it is an extremely catchy beat. If you guys are not super sensitive, go ahead and watch it. It's not the worst video out there, trust me. But it may not be just for everybody, so parental discretion for those who feel like they want to use it. But I'm just excited, and it's like one of my favorite songs, and it's been stuck in my head all day, which is why I'm talking really fast, because I'm talking really fast because it's like in my head playing over and over, and I'm like trying to talk loud and fast to kind of overcome the little song in my head so that it's not like I just start singing to you. But yeah, I guess I'll stop talking, and I will show you guys how. What I've done so far is applied a contour and a very light covering of foundation. So the first thing we're going to do is actually the eyes, and these eyes are going to be very tricky because she has a very different structure than I am, and there's no really good photos that I can take from there. First thing, she has like the skinniest eyebrows I've seen in existence. So I'm going to use this. This is a clear Maybelline mascara, and I'm actually going to use this on my eyebrows, and the reason why is because this is perfect to help us shape them any way we need. Again, hers have a very high arch, pretty much dramatic, but they're very thin and very light in color. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this, and I've talked in this in other videos before about how amazing this stuff is for, you know, keeping eyebrows to hold and other such beauty related things. And I know I need a tweeze, don't talk to me about it. I'll make a tweezing video soon. But this is all cool, all dandy, all fun. And we're just going to comb these up, and then we're going to shape them into place. After that, you can take any eyebrow shaper you prefer and push them into place. And the way these go is that they're very small and very pointed. So we want to try to replicate that to the absolute best of our ability. And if you guys have thicker eyebrows like me, this is probably going to be very difficult. And do you guys see that little line in there? That is excess mascara, and we're going to keep that in there so that we can actually add some color to this, just to give us the same kind of effect. The effect that she's got going on. Whoopsies. And you see, when actually brushing down, you see how I'm brushing my eyebrows completely down? That gives us the ability to push them back up a little bit and get this really thin line. So I think that's about as close as I'm going to be able to get them. And she does have a very sharp line that I'm going to have a hard time replicating. But Next, what we're going to do is take a foundation in whatever your color is, not a foundation, but a pressed powder. And actually take a kind of stippled brush like a 214. And what I'm going to do is apply this to my foundation color, and I'm actually going to tap this around the edges of this brow. This is going to make these brows really, really defined and lighten up the edges. So yes, they look smaller, and they'll even look lighter in color. And she has very, very light eyebrows, so that works. Afterwards, on a 222, I'm going to take the exact same color, and I'm just going to go around the very, very base of this. And the reason why, kind of around the edges, so that way we don't have any harsh foundation lines kind of poking on through. So with this look, just for color definition, we are going to apply a primer, but before I do that, I'm going to do a little trick that I'm going to show you guys. But what you're going to want to do is take any loose powder or, you know, even pressed powder and make it loose, and you want to apply this just underneath your eyes. And the reason why, and make it very, very loose, like there's a lot of powder falling off. And the reason why is because then we can sweep this off after, so if we get any excess color falling down, because this is such a dark look, we can make sure to pick it up and sweep it off without it ruining our face. And with dark you know, makeup applications like this one, you may want to even do foundation after just to avoid, you know, anything. But this is a safety, and it works very, very well. And next, we're actually going to start kind of on the top of the crease, and the reason why is for color placement, and this is going to be before we add our primer. Take a 219 pencil brush just so that we have a lot of room kind of to work with, and I'm going to take Fresh Water by MAC, and this looks like a really deep blue. It's actually not that deep when it comes out, but we're going to apply this just here to kind of give ourselves that placement so that we can fill everything in underneath it. And also her highlight color is exactly the same as her skin tone, so we're going to leave ours that way too. So this I'm just going to very, very gently build onto, and I'm going to curve it over. And you guys are just going to want to create this line and then darken it. So then I know this is looking crazy, but I actually took a 266 and kind of pointed down here. And I know this does not look the best, but then again, this is just for shaping purposes. Next, we're actually going to go with our primer, and I am using a Smashbox, what is this, Photo Finish Lid Primer, and we are going to place this over our entire eye just underneath this blue crease, and I'll show you why in just a second. After I've applied, I've blended it with my fingertips, and a lot of people like to use their ring finger. I just use the one that has the shortest nail, and I'll be doing a nail tutorial soon. But next, I am taking the exact same 219 on, I can't talk. It's a 219, and I'm taking Blue Storm. And what we're going to do is apply this to our crease. And the way hers is, we really want to close our eyes and get as close to this crease as possible, kind of like the upper crease. And we want to make this really, really dark and kind of go all the way over. This will create really nice definition. To me, she has a very light color just on her basic lid. So on our handy dandy 214, I'm taking Shattered by Urban Decay, and I'm just taking it from my little broken, worn out palette, but I'm just going to apply this directly to our lid, and this is going to give us a bright pop of blue color. At this point, we're going to blend. I'm going to take my 222, and up here we want to leave it pretty demure. We're going to start where it's lightest so that we don't get a lot of color on the brush and, you know, have to blend with that. But start where it's lightest, just kind of very, very, very evenly shake this out. And then we're going to go in deeper and really just concentrate on these edges. Now that we've blended out, we're going to go in with our deep crease color, and any black will work for this. I'm using Cloudburst because if you guys can see, it has like these little glittery pigments in it that are blue. Can you guys see that? There we go. And this is perfect. So I'm using this. You guys can use whatever you have though. I'm using this on a 219, and I'm going to apply this again right to the crease, and then I'm going to also go in the kind of outer V. And I'm making this kind of like a high crease, but we want to make sure this is very, very dark. And also, I forgot to mention, we kind of overlapped here on the corner, and this gives us that really, really dark look. And for this, we're just going to blend in these very outer corners and leave everything else completely intact. And if we look at some of the photos and stuff like that, she does have this very, very dramatic kind of outer bubble, almost as to say. So we really want to keep that to the best of our ability as intact as possible. The way this makeup plays out, it kind of goes out into this corner, so we're going to fill this in a little bit more than we have already. And right now I'm just using a tapping motion to get the right placement. Also, I was looking super beat up, so I took off my safety with just a fan brush. It's super, super simple. I was going to show you, but I didn't. And you just go like that and it gets it all off. But now I'm going to apply another safety just so that when I apply this color, there's not going to be stuff all over my face. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, again, take this little color and I'm going to apply just some of the safety color. Basically your just powder foundation. I'm sorry, not powder, but compact. And I'm just going to swirl this kind of out here. This is going to give us a very demure look out on this little corner. And also the way I see it is that she has a little bit more of a bright color in here. So because, you know, when we're applying cosmetics and stuff, sometimes things falls out, if you guys can see that. I'm going to apply a little bit more of this first Urban Decay color that we did, just to make sure that it looks, you know, even, symmetrical, stuff like that. We want it to be really, really bright, you know, we don't want it to just kind of be there, we want it to be glowing and bubbly and pretty. And that's where I'll take this blending brush and just blend it out right there. So it's a little bit lighter, but it's not gone. I'm taking Oil Slick by Urban Decay again on my 219, and I'm going to apply this right here, and it's just going to be a small touch. And I don't know why we're doing this. We're doing it because she did it, but I don't know why she did it, but that is what she did. And this is going to be minimal blending, but for some reason she did it, so that's what we're going to do. I have a feeling that it probably darkens up the look, brightens up and largens the eyes. Why her makeup artist did that, why she told the makeup artist to do that, I do not know, so do not ask me. But if we look very closely in the video and kind of pause it, that's what she has. So that's what I'm going to replicate for you guys because I want to get this exact as possible. And it seems like it's just right there. It doesn't go over a lot. It's just right there. Sweepy sweep with your fan brush. Barely do anything. And go maybe 1 or 2 swipes with this just to blend it in. But we want to keep that black of black up on there. This comes down, she actually has it very, very close to her natural lash line. Blue Storm, you know, again, this really pretty color, I'll show you the two. This one here is Blue Storm, and this one is Deep Truth. You guys could use either. I'm going to be using Deep Truth just because I feel like it's a more exact color. But you're going to take this on a 266, very, very sharp angled brush, and you're just going to go right out here in the outer corner and connect it in. So now what I've done is taken a 239 and I have actually applied my just normal, what I use for my highlight right here. And I'm also applying it right here, and this gives us the really nice definition. You guys can do this with tape, however I'm choosing to do it this way. Next we will remove our safety, and you guys can just take a fan brush, this is super simple, and dust all this off. And what's happened is that the eyeshadow has fallen on top of our safety layer, so that way they both come off flawlessly. You can also go a little bit over the edges of the look just to get this to be kind of feathered out like so. And since we've already done our highlight, we're going to work on our very inner corner with Polyester Bride from Urban Decay. I'm taking it here on a 214 and we're applying this just to the inner corner. This is going to brighten up our eyes, and it's also going to mix with 2 of these blues to give us that really interesting hue that she has going on. But when we mesh this just kind of right there, and kind of blend it all out, it'll give us this color that she has that's just stunning. Now she has got some dark liner going on, and personally I would love to use a little bit of navy, but she was using black in the video, so that's what I'm going to show you guys. Take your pencil and just line your entire eye. I'm going to do mine on a wet line and then kind of merge it into the lashes. I didn't know it wasn't recording, but you apply eyeliner to the tops and bottoms, and then you also apply fake lashes, and now I'm going to go in with mascara. And I usually don't curl my lashes, but with falsies I do curl them just because it really brightens everything up. Ooh, hello. So I'm going to curl them and apply mascara. Once you've done that, you've finished with the eyes. She really has these kind of spider lashes going on. I would really recommend you guys do spider lashes if you can, and I'll post a video link, or I'll post it in the bottom tab on how you can get spider lashes. Next thing I'm going to do is go into blush, and for me, the way that it looks is that if she just has like a really dark line of blush and then maybe a little bit of kind of fading out. So I'm going to be using a very dark color, and I'm actually using my contouring brush. Make your fishy cheeks. And just apply this directly to your eraser stripe, just like that. That's a weird face. You can take your buki. I call it a buki. I know it's a kabuki. But I call it a buki. And just pat this on with a pressed powder. Once you do that, you can go in with swirling motions. You can just take this and swirly-twirly all over. And this is just going to give us that dark line that she has. Next, you guys can take a very light pink on any other brush and just kind of sweep over this entire area. That'll wipe off any of this extra powder and still give us a little bit of peachy flow. Glow, flow, whatever you guys want to call it. Next for the lips, I'm going to go shape my lips and then apply lipstick. So the lipstick that I'm using is Pretty Please by MAC. And it's actually this really light color. It has a little bit of color on it already because of blending before. But I'm just going to apply this to my lips and kind of set it with a gloss. I know that she does not have, and this is really, really bright. I guess I should have used a more matte color. She does not really use a gloss in there, but in one of the pictures her lips look a little bit coral. So I'm using Get Rich Quick by MAC, and that is all you need. You see that little spot? And what this does is add a lot of kind of shimmer, not too much, but a little bit of color to this so it's not just plain bright pink. And this is a little bit more shiny than I had anticipated, but oh well. So I used a little bit of MAC's Shy Girl just to mattify this. And next we're going to go into hair. And this hair tutorial is actually going to be a little bit separate. So you're going to have to go, oh hi there. So you're actually going to have to go in and click around for a link or check bottom tab thingating. For a link to the hair tutorial, but I'll show you that now. So once you've done the hair, your look is complete. And you guys can totally do this 2 different ways, which I explain in the video. So link and inks, go click them and see how to do that. But yeah, this is the finished look. You guys can dress it up, dress it down, wear it how you want. And I know it looks really dramatic when we were doing it, but it's not all that bad because we have the light lips and things like that. So this is a wearable look. Probably not best for, you know, more of the younger crowd, but if you guys are going out at night, this would be perfect. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Be sure to check out that other video. Today was Music Video Monday. Click subscribe so that next week you guys can see the next Music Video Monday. Then tomorrow is Talkin Tuesday where we discuss a topic that you guys want to hear about. And after that is Winning Wednesday where I give you guys free stuff. So yes, that is how life works. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope that you guys can use it. Tell me what you think. Thumbs up it if you like it, thumbs down if you don't like it. Because honestly, I want to know what you guys think. And that's kind of how I tell, oh, people like this, oh, people don't like this. So yeah, I guess I will talk to all of you on Talkin Tuesday. Bye.